Unfortunately, the rain had a different idea, but we are here today playing two 7-inning games to decide the start of the second half. The Sasquatch 11-14 to finish out the first half. They finish up with a giant set against the Oahe Zap, and they win 5 of 7 to close out and end at 11-14. A little bit of unluckiness from the umpires, a little bit of unlucky plays happening from the Sasquatch, just all over, not able to get it done and finish near 500 or above 500 like head coach Jarrett Hunt had hoped during that last home series. But ultimately 11-14 is where they stand. Not good enough to earn a playoff spot from the first half. They go to the second half. It's a must-win game every single night here in the Independence League, and this Sasquatch team knows in order to make the championship series, they must win this second half to solidify a spot. There is an opportunity if the Fremont Moo, who were the first half champions after beating the Badlands Bigsticks 2-3, and ultimately the first half deciding series in Fremont to end the first half in a week ago in the end of June. There is a way where the Sasquatch can make the playoffs without winning this second half. Pretty unlikely. This second half is basically a must-win every night, so it's almost like playoff baseball, night in and night out. We stepped aside with head coach Jarrett Hunt to talk a little bit about that first half and what he expects going throughout the second half here in Independence League play. Sean Massa joined by Sasquatch head coach Jarrett Hunt. Jarrett, first half didn't necessarily go the way that I think anyone planned for it, but a little bit of traction going at the end. What were your overall thoughts on that one?
Yeah, first half was a little bit disappointing, obviously. Our starting pitching just wasn't quite there. Okay, we just spotted teams' leads a lot, gave runs away defensively as well, and just dug ourselves into holes a lot of the games. It wasn't necessarily us getting beat, it was mainly us beating ourselves.
Yeah, and so we talked about the first half and the little traction he got towards the end, winning 5 of 7 versus the Oahe Zap to close out the first half, ended at 11-14 record. Obviously, the record resets to 0-0 today for the series against the Bigsticks. Is there really anything you're looking for your team to get going in the second half as you try to make a playoff push?
Just jumping on teams early and just being the team with that lead early. This half, our starting pitching is going to be solid. We're going to move our pen guys to the front half of the rotation, so I'm excited to see what we can do.
Thank you, Jared. Sasquatch looking to make a playoff push. First pitch right here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live when we get back. That was head coach Jarrett Hunt talking a little bit about the first half as a whole and what he expects and what is to come here in this second half. If you've been a Sasquatch fan for a long time, you know the first half has not always been friendly to this Sasquatch team. Last year, before the month of July began, only winning a total of 6 games, almost being able to count the win total on one singular hand. The first half and the Sasquatch just don't go well together, but this second half is where this team explodes. General manager and owner Eric Schmidt has always said to us interns before the season, I build for the second half. I know that once the second half comes, this team can take off, and that's what they've done in the past, and that's what they're going to look to do here in the second half, here in the summer of 2023. Basically a must-win game every night, needing to win the second half, and it all starts with a 3-game series against the Badlands Bigsticks, a team that has had the Sasquatch number in first halves throughout all seasons in the Independence League, and especially this year. 6 total games against this Bigsticks team this year, all in Dickinson, North Dakota. 5 of them going to the Badlands Bigsticks. The Sasquatch only able to come away with 1 victory, not getting very lucky, not helping themselves even, giving up early leads, having to play comeback baseball for majority of every single game. Definitely an emphasis for the second half for the Sasquatch team and for head coach Jarrett Hunt. He talked about a little bit in that interview we just did that you all just saw back at home a little bit, and he knows giving up early leads is not a recipe for success. And he knows that that is something this Sasquatch team needs to change if they want to keep going. And to do that, he mentioned in the interview again, I'll just reiterate it right here, bullpen arms that we have been going to that have been trustworthy all season long. Noah McCandless, Dylan Ritchie, Aiden Bennett, they are going to get chances in the starting rotation. A move by head coach Jarrett Hunt and assistant coach Anthony Peterson to try to get leads early and try to get this team to stop playing from behind and play with the lead, get a little bit of swagger to their game, trying to change it up a little bit. And with the new names in town that came in the end of the first half, part of that big momentum booster against the Zap, winning 5 of 7, should have been 6 or 7, some would argue, with a little bit of questionable calls from the umpires, a little bit of tough breaks for the Sasquatch in Pierce, South Dakota, but nonetheless 5-2, finish at 11-14. Right here, the Badlands Bigsticks come to town to face the Sasquatch. First pitch of the second half right back here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live.
Yeah, set me free and give me death, there ain't no other choices. When I lay down and go to sleep, I keep on hearing voices. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, looks can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come.
Here's a throw on the money, perfect go. Line drive, left center field, will score one. That ball had a family, DJ tonight.
Here we come. Here we come.
Slider, outer third, bang, throws him.
Yeah,
What a play on the forehand, the throw to first. Vintage Ryan Buck.
Here we come. Here we come.
Fans, be sure to check out the Spearfish Sasquatch on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok to stay up to date on all the action throughout the season. Post photos and highlights using the hashtag #OutOfSight so we can keep everyone up to date on all the happenings on the Sasquatch here in Spearfish this summer. Welcome, Sasquatch fans, to Black Hills Energy Stadium in the first of 2 games today as the visitors from Dickinson, North Dakota, the Badland Bigsticks, come in with a record in the first half of the season at 17-9. But we begin the second half of the season this afternoon, so the slate is wiped clean. And your home team, the Spearfish Sasquatch. They had a first half record of 11 wins and 14 losses. We start all over for the second half of the season today. Let's play 2 on this Wednesday. Your lineup for the visitors: Badlands Bigsticks leading off, number 0, Wade Peters. Batting second, number 28, designated hitter Brant Craigle. Batting third, number 34, right fielder Keenan Proctor. Batting fourth, number 14, first baseman Danny Rogers. Batting fifth, number 21, left fielder Cam Uren. Batting sixth, number 33, catcher Isaac Uddle. Batting seventh, number 8, second baseman Balas Buckmaster. Batting eighth, number 11, third baseman Preston Jones. And batting ninth, number 1, shortstop, Alex Erlob. Starting pitcher for game 1 for the Badlands Bigsticks, number 27, Michael Getzinger. And now, fans, here's your lineup for the Spearfish Sasquatch. Leading off, number 4, center fielder Bryson Hoyer. Batting second, wearing number 19, designated hitter Seth Nelson. Batting third, number 24, second baseman Ryan Hoffman. Batting fourth, number 27, first baseman DJ Van Etten. Batting fifth, number 9, shortstop Luigi Reyes. Batting sixth, wearing number 3, playing left field, Trey Forwald. Batting seventh, number 33, right fielder Jack Sutton. Batting eighth, number 5, third baseman Parker Bledgy. And batting ninth, number 26, behind the plate, Keegan Weston. Starting pitcher for game 1 for the Sasquatch, number 14, from South Dakota State, Dylan Ritchie. Fans, we ask that you please stand and remove caps as our national anthem is played.